In Japan, there's always a great story when a Gracie fights a Japanese pro wrestler. Is there a lot of pressure being a Gracie?
Tem bastante, mas eu gosto dessa pressão.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but he loved that pressure.
Okay, a friend of yours, Walid Ismail, is fighting on the same card. Now, you two don't quite get along. Tell us about the origin of that problem.
A origem desse problema entre você e o Walid.
A origem do problema é que ele quer ficar aparecendo em cima da família e aprender o jiu-jitsu com a família. E é a mesma coisa que você ensina um cara pra depois querer pegar a própria família.
Yeah, he's actually like, his only problem with him is that even though he came from jiu-jitsu, he came from one of our schools, he still has a big mouth and he talks too much. And Ryan doesn't feel that he has any loyalty to any flag, so by that irritates him a lot. That's one of the main reasons that they have this bad blood going between them.
If you two ever fought, would that be a really great fight for you?
Isso aqui?
Se vocês dois lutassem, seria uma boa luta pra você?
Pô, pra mim, luta até de graça com ele.
He's saying even for free. You don't need to pay him to do that.
How would that fight go?
O quê?
Como é que essa luta iria se você lutasse com ele?
E arrancar a cabeça dele fora.
You guys would have to collect his head on the crowd. Like he would throw his head over there.
And now for the 8th and final match.
青コーナーより石澤時光選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Japan, Tokimitsu Ishizawa!
Okay, here he comes, the pride of Japan, Tokimitsu Ishizawa. This is a make it or break it fight for him, guys, because Ishizawa has promised that if he loses this fight to Ryan Gracie, that he will end his fighting career, including pro wrestling.
Wow.
So this is a high-stakes affair.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
Wow. Gracie beat him with strikes last time, much to my surprise, because I thought Gracie was going to try submissions. We've never seen a Gracie unleash that kind of striking on any opponent that we've seen so far. But Ishizawa has assured us that he's trained a lot on his strikes.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see, and if it's been effective, if it's been enough, so that he can do something back. But no, the last time he took him also a little bit by surprise. It wasn't like total domination. He hit him a few times and then he continued hitting. So,
well, it was Gracie that took down Ishizawa off the double jab fake, and then he popped in for a real nice single.
Double leg. He showed a real nice double leg, which kind of surprised me also, but he showed some good wrestling skills also. So he's a well-rounded fighter.
Yes, he is.
And he did pretty good against Sakuraba. You remember? He had
that
a
one round,
high
yes.
energy level fight.
They came out after him, and Sakuraba couldn't submit him in that one round. He was injured for that fight. So Ishizawa is at the end of the gangplank, and Ryan Gracie has the sword to his back, inching him into the shark-filled water.
In the corner, we see Takahashi and Crazy Bob Cook.
Crazy Bob Cook. Takahashi is the guy that beat Walid Ismail in the UFC.
赤コーナーよりハイアングレイシー選手の入場です。
In the red corner, from Brazil,
Ryan Gracie has this aura about him. I'm not going to say he's evil, but he's definitely a bad boy.
Yeah, I would say I witnessed a little bit of myself in person over in Brazil a couple of times, and I kind of, well, fortunately, he likes me a little bit, so that was good for me.
Okay, tell us.
Well, so you saw him get involved in street altercations then?
Well, he just showed me a few of his weapons, and I took a couple steps back. I'll take him personally, but I'm not going to take on his weapons.
No.
I see.
That's not for us. That's not for real, man.
A long time ago. I think he's matured quite a bit since then. This was 4 or 5 years ago, so hopefully he's grown up quite a bit, and he can stay serious in this sport here.
Well, he does have a real serious rivalry with one of the other competitors earlier tonight. Walid Ismail and Ryan Gracie hate each other to the core.
That's a fight that I think many people would like to see. So
I think if Ryan can get past Ishizawa, God bless it, because Ishizawa would have to retire, that match, because people want to see a grudge match. I mean, technical fights are great and respect is great, but the world at large, the non-mixed martial art fans, they don't want to necessarily see guard and armbar and singles and doubles and punches and kicks. They want to see emotions, they want to see passion, they want to see personalities.
yeah, in this sport, really most people, we do have respect for each other, but there aren't many grudge matches, so that would be something to see, a grudge match.
Oh, yeah. But this one right here, when a Gracie faces a Japanese pro wrestler, there's a lot of overtones to that, too.
It looks like he put on a little size, so maybe we can have a good fight here.
Yeah, he's looking real good.
He feels the pressure, folks. Believe me, he feels the pressure.
But this man also is feeling the pressure. He is carrying the Gracie's name.
Look at those eyes, though. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes, in my opinion, of confidence. This is a do-or-die situation for Ishizawa. The whole country of Japan is on his shoulders. What can he do to defeat Ryan Gracie? Let's find out.
That's a good question. We'll see right here. Here we go.
Will some...
He really wants to go.
Let's go. Let's go. That could be an intimidating thing for someone in their second mixed martial art fight to face a predator. Ryan going for the half guillotine, but Ishizawa in the side mount.
Yeah, there's nothing there. He should hold it yet to try to get the guard.
Got him in the cradle here, or almost had him in the cradle.
Oh, he's winding up for the knees. The arm is there to protect himself right now, but he cannot do anything else with his right arm because otherwise he's going to receive a big knee to the head, I think.
I think, so far, I can be safe in saying that this is a much different fight than the first one. Both men hustling, a lot of hustling going on here, Mark. Up kick by Ryan Gracie. It catches Ishizawa, but Ishizawa rolled with it.
Now, this is a position we all seen here a lot of times.
Ryan with a stomp from the down position to the left knee of Ishizawa. Both men came out with so much energy.
Ishizawa does have a extensive wrestling background, doesn't he, as an amateur?
Yes, he does. He's a freestyle wrestling champion, national college championship winner 3 times, 88 through 91, a national championship winner in 1991, and he's won some titles in pro wrestling for what that's worth. But right now he's 0-1 in mixed martial arts, and he needs this one. He needs this one to continue in life practically. We got a restart there by referee Yuji Shimado from Ryan Gracie back to standing. Ryan coming in kicking, and Ishizawa
Nice
stalling
double leg.
back.
Beautiful. And the side mount again. Yes. Whoa, that's the first knee.
Ishizawa fighting his heart out here. Really impressive so far, defeating the takedowns of Ryan Gracie, ending up on top, not in the guard. You don't want to be in the guard of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu man. That will give him the advantage.
Yeah, this is a perfect position for him. He should.
He can wait here for a second and really regroup and figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to knee, if he's got an arm bar of his own, I hear.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if he wants to try it on Ryan Gracie.
Yeah, it's bad, man. You can lose position.
Ryan trying to roll out of side mount, almost getting guard.
He's got some good control going on.
From what I understand, he flew in yesterday, Ryan Gracie.
Ryan did fly in yesterday because evidently he felt like coming in the day before, he wouldn't suffer the second day jet lag, which there's a big turnaround from Brazil. I wouldn't have done that.
I think it's bad strategy. I think it may cost him here. I think the jet lag could set in today.
Yeah. Because I know Walid Ismail came in 8 days before to defeat the jet lag. I know coming over here from the U.S., it takes me about 3 days to get over jet lag.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least 5 days. 1 day, that doesn't sound smart to me, but we'll see what happens here.
Ishizawa seems to be in control of this fight so far. Ryan might be trying to wait him out, but he's got to be careful with those knees. Ishizawa has got to pace himself, though. He can't really spend everything he's got by getting excited. But it seems like he is doing just that. Ryan trying for guard, and Ryan achieving guard here. He's got a butterfly guard. He's in a side position.
Ishizawa has to watch out now that he doesn't get turned.
He's going to get turned because he will be mounted, and that will be a bad position. Ishizawa standing up. Smart move by Ishizawa. Don't want to be in Ryan Gracie's guard. Give Ryan a chance for an arm bar or a triangle. The danger will be in Ryan's guard or if Ryan gets the mounted position. Those are the 3 dangerous positions that most people would expect from a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu man.
Yep, Ishizawa is doing very well. He keeps going like this, he might win the fight.
Totally different fight. By this time in the last fight, the fight was over, and Ryan is doing nothing basically. Either was Ishizawa. Restart there again, Ryan back to standing. Expect Ryan to shoot like he did before. No need to think anything different will happen. Now we're going to see some strikes, I think.
I think so too, because he knows.
Ishizawa trapped the leg.
Nice.
Beautiful. Couple punches there. What happened?
What was that?
I don't know.
Separated a rib or something.
Looked like he got hit in the rib. Was it the punch that did
No,
it?
he twisted. I think he twisted and separated the
Oh
rib.
my God! Tokimitsu Ishizawa has defeated Ryan Gracie. I don't know whether it was an injury from a strike.
No, I think he twisted and separated the rib. I've seen it in wrestling many times. I think he did it to himself.
Okay, now this really throws a monkey wrench into Ryan Gracie's plans to meet up with Walid Ismail, but this keeps Tokimitsu Ishizawa alive.
Yes.
And we all know, we all like to have a job, and he was basically saying he was going to give up his job if he lost.
Well, he's a wrestler, and wrestlers, they challenge themselves, and they're used to coming back from losses, and hell, I'm very proud of the guy right there. It's a great fight. He was controlling the whole thing, and he should be very proud of himself.
He dealt with the pressure so well. His pride, pardon the pun, rose his conditioning, everything. There he is with Antonio Inoki, one of his mentors, getting the congratulatory handshake. Wow, he stopped the Gracie.
Wow, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, maybe we can see something if we get the replay.
Okay, it was a referee stoppage, high in motion that he was unable to continue due to a rib injury at 4:51 into round number 1. And there's that, he picked that leg off and he was going for side control. High seemed to be in trouble here, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Mark, as you said, it looked like it twisted wrong. That's a painful thing.
And you know what, Mark? That you said with the jet lag has something to do with it. Your body's not rested. You're coming here from the long trip. You go from Brazil to LA, from LA to Japan. It takes a lot of power out of your body.
Very big mistake. Maybe his body wasn't ready, and you twist wrong. That can happen. As you can see, he's in a lot of pain right here. But
well, now,
a win's a win and a loss is a loss. So there you have it.
Let me ask you guys. Now they're 1-1. High-end totally dominated the first fight and beat the hell out of Tokimitsu Ishizawa. Ishizawa dominated this one. Should they have a rematch?
I don't know.
Very short and sweet from Tokimitsu Ishizawa. Thanks to all is what he said.
Ishizawa, nice job.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Ishizawa has got to really be riding high here. He's got to really be riding high here. There he is with Antonio Inoki. What is next for Ishizawa, do you think?
I don't know. A good thing would be Walid, maybe. Huh?
I think Walid would be good, but Walid might get more problems on the ground from what I saw tonight, because Shugo Oyama was a tough opponent. But Ishizawa used his wrestling, put it together with some strikes, and made Gracie fight his fight. He didn't wait around for him to pull guard or anything. He stayed out of the guard. But I think Walid would be a different opponent.
He looked to me to be a well-rounded fighter. He come back strong. He's been obviously in the training room, improving, and he's a great wrestler. I can tell he's got great shots. I think Gracie caught him by surprise in the first fight. And, that was it. I think the first fight was a little bit of a fluke, and I think maybe we'll see the better fighter tonight.
Okay, so if he has a fight with Walid Ismail, who'll be picking that one, Mark?
I think it'd be a great fight, but it could go either way. But this guy here impresses me. And he's a wrestler, and I back wrestlers.
I know you do. Boss, what's your pick in that fight?
Oh, I don't know. I think he has more submission skills. But what we saw, I think he's going to take Walid down. And I think his takedown defense will be very good too. So it's difficult to call a pick, But I'm also very impressed with him.
Mark, we saw a wrestler beat a jiu-jitsu guy. Could this be shades of things to come for Mark Coleman, Antonio Nogueira?
That is the plan. I'm going to be training as hard as I've ever trained in my life, because Nogueira, he seems to be incredibly technical on the ground, and one mistake and it could be over, but I don't plan on making any mistakes, and I'm going to win that fight somehow. I'm looking for a knockout.
A knockout is something you got in your last fight. It's interesting because Nogueira comes from rings, and rings do not allow punching on the ground. He fought 10 fights like that. Now, we saw Valentine Overeem come in with Gary Goodridge and get stopped with strikes. Gary couldn't do the strikes. He took it on short notice, to be fair. That may be the problem that you may give to him, so he's probably going to have to work his defensive strikes, even if he's in the guard.
We'll probably be in the guard a little bit, and I do plan on landing some punches from the guard, but I better be careful, because he's I've seen him fight before. He's got some serious submission skills, but I feel comfortable with where my submission skills are at right now, and also I'm comfortable with where I'm at standing up, so I'm very capable of beating this guy.
Okay, tonight we have seen some amazing fights. We have seen submissions. We have a lot of submissions tonight, boss.
Unbelievable. I was so impressed. We saw even, again, Chanchin going 2 times for a takedown, the ankle pick, which was impressing me a lot because Sataki delivered a lot of punishment also. You know, he took more, but he stayed in there. Took a lot of punishment and he stayed in there and he kept firing back.
But it was Heath Herring. Heath Herring really, really stepped up to the plate here. We wanted to see if Mark Kerr still had the commitment it took. We didn't know. Mark Kerr kind of went down and started to do a lay and pray fight, but they got the restart and it was shades of Tom Erickson all over again. The high kick came, and then it was curtains for Mark Kerr. We'll see. Gary Goodrich, he took it on the chin, or well, actually, he got submitted with a triangle choke, but he took it on short notice.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with that. Kazushi Sakuraba is back.
Totally back. And we didn't see him like we saw him before. He wasn't coming out in a strange outfit or screaming to the people. This time he was ready to fight. We saw he looked better, more muscles. He put on some weight, but muscles weight, not fat. You know, I think he was really coming back, show the people that he's still in the game, up to something new.
But making his Pride debut, let's not forget Asuario Silva, maybe a name that we're going to think about in the heavyweight division in the future, comes from the Shootbox Academy, primarily known, Mark, for strikes. He did a heel hook against Valentine Overeem, beat him at his own game.
Yes, but it didn't look like such a good heel hook to me. He should have been able to get out of that. He's a very strong fighter. Everybody is turning it up a notch. If you don't improve, you stay the same, you're going to lose, you're going to fall behind. Everybody's getting better. That's just the name of the game. You have to improve or you're going to lose.
So that's it, folks. It's been another wild night of action from the Pride Fighting Championships Raging Rumble. On behalf of my partner, Bas Rutten, Mark the Hammer Coleman, thanks for joining us. I'm Steven Quadros. I'm the Fight Professor, and we'll see you next time. Domo arigato.
Gozaimasu.
Sayonara.
Baby.
I thought Sakuraba may tap out from the slam, but he didn't.
He didn't. Sakuraba is a tough mother. Damn. Man, I wanted this victory, but you know, my second loss. You know, I guess I'm gonna train hard. I'm gonna train very hard, and you know, one day Rampage will be the best fighter in the world. Hopefully, I see my career in Japan. I really like Japan. The crowd here, the fans here are phenomenal. I love the fans. And in America, the people don't even know what mixed martial arts is all about. This is where mixed martial arts is. This is the home for mixed martial arts right here. I love Japan.
I'm here with Heath Herring. Heath, you knocked off Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that feel like?
Big win. Feels great. Feels really good. Lets us know where we need to be. Where we need to be is we're still growing, still working. I don't think Core's completely happy with everything, but we're getting there, and we're slowly working our way up. Mark Kerr was a big top-name fighter, and still is, I think. But yeah, it worked for us tonight, and God was really with us tonight, so I was lucky, man.
You had a conversation with Kerr after you beat him. What did you guys talk about?
Kerr's a great guy. As always, he's a gentleman. He said I hit like a girl, I kick okay, but he said my knees are more like a man. So, but he's a good guy, and it was really for me as an honor to fight Kerr. You know, I was watching him fight when I was in high school, of all things, fighting the UFC and the WBCs, and I just remember thinking, man, what a monster. And all my friends now, they're like, oh, you have to fight Kerr. So it's for me personally, it's kind of like, you know, the guy you watched when you were younger. And it was a big deal. It was a big win for me. In my mind, it was a big win, and I'm really proud of it.
If he said you hit like a girl, then how did he hit?
Yeah, you can see how he hit. I think from the Vitor fight, it really put something in me that I'm just not going to lay on the ground. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm here to fight. You know, we have 20 minutes to give everything we have, and if you're walking out at the end of the 20 minutes and you still got something, you haven't put it all on the table. So I had my chance, and I let it come out, man.